1, 2, 3, let's go! Oh, hello. Ow. I should have healed. Long years of solitary study tend to make mages somewhat eccentric. As the years pass, lay people begin to irritate them more and more. They are dense, unreliable, disobedient, and determined not to understand the gravity of mages' work. They display emotion when they should show discipline and self-mastery. No wonder mages have long considered the best companions to be artificial constructs they themselves bring to life and designed to follow their rules and meet their needs. Professor Moreau was no exception to this in this regard. His golem was his dutiful servant and companion, in good times and bad. Moreau's golem was also an excellent guardian, massive, unyielding, and devilishly strong. All in all, he was a tough nut for a witcher to crack. Just treat him like a regular golem. I am going to meditate, because I really hurt. Also, he just automatically pulled that out. Oh, that's the portal.
Diagram. Incredibly complicated. Could find a craftsman in town skilled enough to decipher it, though.
I'll do that, but first, let's...
Back of the diagram.
Paralyzing spell's worn off, but portal's still inactive, meaning I'm still stuck here. Too bad I left most of my stuff back at Fort Usar. Without my gear, I stand no chance of escaping. Think I'm gonna die in this place. You took my swords, took anything that could be used as a weapon. You even gotta write this letter on the back of a diagram. But before I die, I want to tell you one thing. You're a madman and always have been. A cruel, cold-blooded murderer. I haven't felt anything for you for a long time. Anything but hate. I'm done with you. I hope you pay for your crimes one day.
Jerome was Moreau's son. Be nice to know the full story. A grim tale. But I came for the diagrams. Should be somewhere around here.
time to go. Okay then. Oh, that's taken care of. Port Usor is down this way. So let's go explore this bit. There you go.
Best cure for the beast, a witcher.
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
Up, shoop, dum, da, re, up, shoop.
Trees. Let me guess, are there other fortresses out there, and do they all lead to Grandmaster gear? In that case, there would probably be like 4 or 5 of them then. What do we got up here? Ow! Come on! Oh, that was close. Pavel, take that captain boy and get him drunk tonight. And I mean slobbering, incoherent, blubbering about how he loves you all and spewing all over his boots drunk. He's just a little turd, so it shouldn't take much. Once you've seen pink unicorns, tie him up and stuff him full of deadly nightshade and sulfur, just like you'd stuff a goose before Samhain. I don't know. They say dragons love virgins, so perhaps one of these winged snakes flying above the Champs-Désolés will come pick this cherry. And since you will have seasoned it nicely beforehand, the reptile will gobble it up and keel over. Just be careful when you're putting out the reptile's supper. I've lost enough men already. Deliver. Well, aren't you charming? Let's go here first. God dang it! Let me guess, I didn't save the other one either. God dang it. This all over again because I didn't save.
Best cure for the beast. A witcher.
Trap it in the corner. Let's also save so I don't have to do that again. Let's try this one. Dang it! Oh, I should not pick that up. There. Try again and be smart. Nice start. Ah. Help. There we go. Oh, that's explodey. Jacques LaRouge, what the bleeding bum diddles are you still doing there? Think I sent you out on a scenic holiday? Yesterday those winged dung munchers grabbed Gilbert straight off the walls while he was taking his after-supper wee. How many more men am I going to lose through your incompetence, you cabbage-brained cretin? You were supposed to build a ballista, as per the instructions I gave you, and kill those flying lizards. If you don't finish the job in the next 2 days, I'm going to stuff you full of sulfur and toss you to the monsters for a snack. Perhaps that way you'll at least somewhat contribute to solving the problem. Okay. See what's over here then. And also save. On my luck, I'm gonna need it. Leave me alone.
Damn, you're ugly.
we got? The slimmest pickings yet. Haven't even seen a stray mutt on the road for a week. Since that last caravan we robbed, the one carrying a transport of fatback for workers at the quarry, we've had nothing. Zero. Zip. Luckily, we ate our fill after that. Gained a slight paunch to hold us through hard times. But if those times last much longer, we'll have eaten more supplies here than we've looted. And everybody thinks being a bandit is nothing but wine, wenches, and merrymaking. Should have listened to Mama and finished school, or at least started it. Tomorrow we head back to Mont Crane. We'll have to look around for a new spot. The lads are getting bed sore from so much lying around on their bums. Alright then. Let's go look for our diagrams. First, meditate. Off we go. Oh, this is where we fought the Slithers.
Must be that ruined fort Lafargue mentioned. Worth a look.
I guess it's right here. It's down the... Oh! There it is. The Witcher I summoned reached Usar on the 12th of September. He made a favorable impression. I'd expected a cold killer, yet found myself speaking with someone who could easily be mistaken for a normal man, if not for his expansive knowledge concerning the habits of monsters, the 2 swords on his back, and the Griffin head medallion on his chest. Jerome, as he was called, asked me a great many questions about the beast seen near Mont Crane Castle. Based on my response, he concluded the monster in question was a Leshen. During our next conversation, the Witcher expressed his astonishment at being offered such a high reward, and one paid in advance, before he even arrived in Toussaint. I had taken a liking to the fellow and wanted to be honest with him. Despite the vow I had sworn, I revealed his pay came entirely from a certain Moreau, a mage, who had decided to use this gift to thank our community for a warm welcome. When Jerome heard the mage's name, he first went pale, then flew into a rage. He shouted, and I quote, "Gonna give that old bastard a piece of my mind," then ran to the stables, mounted his steed, and rode off, leaving the greater part of his possessions behind. He was seen on the road to Mont Crane, but then disappeared, like a rock thrown in deep water. Master Moreau claims he never saw the Witcher.
Wonder what happened at Mont Crane.
We've already been there, Geralt. Yep, you're down in the city. Let's continue exploring a bit while we go there. Get some more supplies on the way. there's a slizzard. Keep moving, Geralt. Just keep moving. Easy peasy.
You dare to kerfluffle me? Me?
Man, you're tough.
Let me kill him! Me! Let's ride! See you in purgatory! You stand back! Kill the guy, go! The lost half-breed! Now what? Big face?
Come on, come closer.
You gave me the hiccups! This shan't drag on too long. Take a pecker to the back!
Oh, no. That was close.
You gave me...
Oh! No, don't die.
Not bad.
That it? Onion.
Now, let's not do anything rash. Let's charge! Take you for a ride!
Now is it, everybody? Ding my dong, today we drink to the last drop. Or till we drop. Four Fingers had us pitch camp near Dellenford Pass, and to keep from going daffy with boredom, we set out on a little reconnaissance mission and happened across a merchant caravan. Sadly, we got a bit carried away. Instead of gagging and hog-tying them, the lads sharpened some stakes and stuck the fat feckers on them. That was terribly exhausting work, but we had good fun doing it, and no cleft kisser can take that away. There was one skinny snipe among them, but we left him for later. What matters is their wagons were packed full of quality wine just begging to be guzzled. Naturally, we established watches, so not everyone would get sloshed at once, as is only common sense. My fool of a papa used to say, "Sonny, the most important thing in life's to like your job. Do that, you'll be happy." That feeble pate was a carpenter. No twiddling idea what he liked about smacking out wood, but bum botch him anyways. Geezer's been pushing daisies for ages now, and if he were alive, I'd write him a letter like this. Papa, I like my work. A whole lot. And thanks for teaching me to read and write, because now I can let you know I give absolutely zero fecks about your advice.
You saved my life. I thank you. Should you need something, find me at the cockatrice. You saved my life. I thank you. Should you need something, find me at the cockatrice. You saved my life.
Okay, just checking.
Should
Meditate. Meanwhile... Should I go across here, or should I just follow the road? Let's follow the road. I would hope if I don't run into a rock. I have no idea.
A purple worm.
Yeah, what?
No, if only you could get the Master Wolf in gear. Ooh.
Vengeance will be mine.
Oh, hello. Yeah, I can see that. Jeez! Ow! Dang it!
I am Maximus What the heck are you doing, man?
I was just going to a marker and all of a sudden I got attacked by giant worms.
Giant worms are fun, though. So, we're gonna get some wolf gear?
I got Grandmaster Griffin diagrams.
Do you have wolf gear yet?
No, because it's bugged.
Sounds like you a little goon.
It's not my fault. Is there anything around here? No.
Our deeds in life bring out fruit.
There you are.
Our deeds in life bring out through all eternity.
You'll never learn.
I'd always enjoyed practicing my craft. Killing came as naturally to me as blowing my nose. They raised me to be a knight, and being a brigand's not much different. First, blood and swords, then wine and harlots to wash the worries away. But ever since that horrid night, everything has changed. My dreams are filled with nightmares in which I relive those events step by step. We took the estate by storm and pulled Maximus Macrinus out of his bedding, still in his nighties. Yet we had to put off dealing with him and first see to his family. Those were our orders, like it or not, but it's one thing to impale some corpulent cow diddler with a wine-stained mustache and quite another to string up a snot-nosed runt. He squealed like a little girl when the lads threw the noose around his neck. Macrinus tried to buy us off, even showed me the candlestick lever that opened the hidden vault where he hides his family treasures, but Philibert's orders were clear. Next up was Maximus's wife. The lads spent a long time having their way with her and making Maximus watch. Too long. I didn't know the harlot's broods and haven't a clue what he did to Philibert to make him wish such a fate on him and his family, but that was too much for me. Only once his whole clan was swinging did we turn our attention to Macrinus. We struck him with hot pokers, cut off his ears, then slit his gut. And throughout all this horror, he didn't scream once, only groaned under his breath. When it came time for him to die, in a puddle of his own excrement, under the tree where we'd hanged his wife and son, he looked me in the eyes and whispered, "Vengeance will be mine, in this life or the next." Those were his last words. Dark clouds filled the sky in that instant, and a harsh gale sprung up. Then I gave the order to move out. I remember perfectly how, when I reported this back to Philibert, he was all smiles, happy as a clam. Didn't even harangue me about not looting the manor. It was clear he cared about one thing, and one thing only, Macrinus' death. Yet news of the treasure we left at Casteldaccio quickly spread around Mont Crane, and a few lads from our Hans are fixing to head over there to see what they can find. I'll join them. I'll bury the remains still lying there, in the yard. Maybe then their spirits will know peace. Maybe I'll wipe away at least some of my sins. Maybe at last I'll be able to sleep soundly.
Is that the ghost you just killed?
Yeah.
But vengeance. Oh, them worms.
I just ran past them.
Because you were a wimp.
Shut up. It boggles the mind, but that dregs-drinking Philibert von Witten has returned to the duchy, and it seems he's not alone. He's gathered a group of fellow South-snoggers, and together they've taken to attacking traveling merchants. The son of Night has become a brigand. What an outrage. My brother Knight's warned me Philibert's Hans is harassing men for information about my family. Do I have cause for fear? I've heard Philibert has reached rock bottom, but could he really sink so low as to raise a hand against someone who once spared his life?
Is Philibert dead?
Yeah, we killed him.
Nice. So, we're going bitching?
We are making our way.
Downtown? Wine board. Here's an idea.
What?
Why don't you get some work here?
I got Griffin gear.
Yeah, it sucks. Who want to be a griffin when you can be a snake?
I need to find the craftsman. Also, I ran out of water.
You want the hand sandwiches?
No, I'm on bread.
Not even a proper ham sandwich.
No,
Come
it's
on, man.
it's just bread. I just shove biscuits in my mouth.
You peasant. Abandoned site.
Oh, eat it.
What was that?
It's nearly snapped! No! At him!
Lads, charge! Take him for a ride! Rise! Cut! Kill!
Ow!
Did I get the piece of you, Grey Groin?
Stupid archer.
You're in such beauty! Brothers, let us kill! Let us murder! Come now, Kutcher!
There we go. Oh, they show an actual time lapse. can just imagine everyone showing up and they're like, why is this guy just sitting here?
Yeah, I'm actually really weird. This spot.
Is it over then? Thank you, Richard.
Job's a simple one. You're to comb the warehouses at the Freeing docks. Take any food supplies you find and scurry back here toot sweet. There's a load of knaves errant around and plenty of her ill-smelling Greece's guardsmen.
I do what they pay me to do, that's it.
Is he just gnawing on a baguette?
Yeah. All this is France.
Tear it! Do not just munch on it.
Oh no. Yet another fugitive from the north? Why are you here?
Don't know if you noticed, but I just saved your ass.
Yes, yes. Though not without a reward in mind, I wager. I know your kind.
Course. And I'll want a share of your beggar's alms, too. Wanted to take a look at your goods first. May I?
I suppose. But you're to touch nothing, and on purchasing pay in full, in hard currency. Understood?
Nordlings. What about them bothers you so much?
Apart from the fact that they are all thieves, liars, and layabouts, not a thing.
Show me your wares. Promise not to touch anything.
He's got more money than you.
Oh, excuse me.
Gotta go. So long.
Now to actually meditate.
So he's not the guy.
No, I got the mission marked on my map. Just making our way over.
I've sweat dripping down my bum, fellow.
Hey, Roach.
Faster.
Not a good turn, Roach.
I've this burning, stopping sensation in my ribs.
Look at that mountain. tell me to go that?
Go.
Map, where are you taking me? No, we're gonna keep going this way. Just cross the bridge. I don't know what you're going on about.
Ooh, damn it! Watch where you step, fool.
Sorry.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
Sounds of a fight. Have to hurry.
What the heck is going on?
Hey-ya!
What's over here?
Slow now. Whoa. Faster. Let's go!
Don't know.
Giddy up.
Or it could be in the capital, which I think is where I'm heading towards. I don't know. He just said sounds of a fight. It's like, where? Oh, orphanage. San Sebastian.
If chasing down witches.
Whoa!
Excuse me, ma'am.
That witcher's rather handsome. I saw a dead man yesterday. Smelled funny and had no eyes.
Don't crowd around.
Disperse! The exhibition of the Reginald Daubrey Monument will remain closed until further notice.
Closed? Why, we wrote an entire day to see it.
Council,
You're a
no
cheat, sir.
half-hearted
And we
measures.
paid good coin for the tickets. Give it back.
Your tickets remain valid. You must merely wait patiently for the exhibition to reopen.
Move it!
See you later, Roach.
Have I gone absolutely
Prepare to witness
cuckoo?
wonders at
Selling
the
all
annual
dirt
chivalric tourney. Serving as patron this year, Lady Vivienne de Tabry. Valiant knights from all corners of the world will vie for the title of tourney champion. Tickets still
Nice tune.
available, but certain to run out quickly. The top do this season. A quaff beyond...
Greetings.
A witcher from the School of the Wolf, here in Tucson. Greetings. I'm Lazar Lafargue.
Geralt of Rivia. Seem pretty enthused. Got a job for me?
Rather. Mind you, it's no monster hunt, but I'm sure you'll be interested all the same. I'm an armorer, see, and I've for years sought diagrams for witcher armor of exceptional quality, Grandmaster level.
Heard of them. Never seen any, though. Thought they were lost.
Not quite. For I've been lucky enough to learn that their holders came to Tucson. Alas, they then perished, but I know where. I just need a partner to help me retrieve them.
If you know where to look, why not get them yourself?
No offense, but do I look like a rough-hewn adventurer? Besides, who would serve my clients while I romped about seeking them? No, I'd rather leave it to someone familiar with such matters. Bring me the diagrams, and from them I'll forge for you whatever you fancy.
All these diagrams somehow wound up in Toussaint? How is that even possible?
Toussaint was once home to Tiensail, a legendary and now deceased elfin master armorer. Witches from all corners of the world came to him to forge their plate, their mail.
Heard about him. Supposed to have been the best.
And thus he charged a king's ransom for his work. Witches would take difficult, dangerous work to earn the coin to pay him. Some, alas, met with misfortune, and the diagrams they carried were left to rot with their earthly remains.
Got it. Find them, find the diagrams. But how can I know where to look for their remains?
As it happens, I learned my trade at Jensail's side. So I heard the stories of the missing witches firsthand. What he told me, well, that is what discouraged me from seeking the diagrams out myself. We must strike a deal. I shall tell you all I know. In return, once you've found the diagrams, you will let me draft a copy.
Managed to find something already.
Wonderful. I shall draft a copy. This is good. This at last will earn me the title of Grandmaster. I thank you, Witcher.
This elven master, how'd he end up taking a human for an apprentice?
My father forged armor. As a youngster, I helped him, then began forging my own pieces. Master Tiensail saw my work and offered to take me on as his apprentice. Only now, years on, do I realize the honor that was. Alas, my master perished in a massacre later, slain by racists. Though he taught me everything he knew, I did not manage to complete the guild's requirements for Grandmaster while he lived. I know I have no equal in the trade. Yet, until I complete Witcher armor of Grandmaster quality, I shall never be certain I've become my teacher's equal.
Where do I look for these diagrams?
I know of 5 likely fallen witches, each from a different school of the wolf, griffin, cat, bear, and manticore. Which should I start with?
Tell me about my brother, the wolf.
His name was Aton. I remember him well. My master liked him, helped him find a safe, yet well-paid contract. A few years ago, an archaeological expedition arrived in Tucson from Castel Gropian. They questioned my master about the elfin ruins at Termes. He warned them of the danger there and recommended they take Aton as an escort.
What kind of danger did he mean? Any idea?
Legend claims wraiths haunt the chambers beneath Termus. I cannot say if there is any truth to this, but both the scholars and the Witcher disappeared without a trace.
The Griffin. What can you tell me about him?
He came some 200 years ago, but my master remembered him well. This Witcher was not stripped of emotions, you see, as his colleagues were. He had taken on a contract at Fort Usa and required better gear. He showed my master his diagrams, paid a deposit, and was never seen again. Apparently he rode off one night from the fort, never to return.
Any idea where he went?
No. It said he left in a rush, so he may have left something behind. Only ruins remain of Fort Usa, but you may wish to search them.
Let's talk about the cat.
A year ago, Bartolome Delaunay, the ducal armorer, asked me to confirm the authenticity of a Witcher diagram he had received by messenger. You see, at the time he was working on new armor for the ducal guard. A Witcher from the School of the Cat offered to sell him diagrams for a full set of gear. The diagrams would have been helpful indeed.
The diagram you saw, was it really a Witcher diagram?
Beyond any doubt. It's a shame Delaunay didn't let me draft a copy. He was quite shaken up, afraid the Witcher might simply kill him and take his coin. Possibly a well-founded fear. Soon after, Delaunay disappeared without a trace. I would have searched his former home for clues, but it has fallen into disrepair, and it is simply too dangerous there.
Tell me more about the bear, can you?
He appeared shortly after Master Tiensail took me on as his apprentice. I remember the bear-head medallion that hung from his neck. I remember a towering Witcher who haggled like a fishwife.
Witchers never have too much coin.
True. This one clearly was not wealthy. But he pledged to bring us coin after he completed a contract at the Tufo vineyard, where a building had just collapsed. Time passed. The bear never showed, and my master sent me to the Tufo estate. As it turned out, the Witcher had indeed accepted a job. Yet that was all they heard of him, and that is all I know.
School of the Manticore. Probably know the least about it, though once, long ago, wore some armor forged there.
My master said the Manticores have their fortress in the Far East. A century past, one of their number came to him, a Witcher named Merton. He made a poor impression on my master. He stank like a dwarfen still, and quarreled fiercely all the time. Tiensail slammed the door in his face and told him to return when he sobered up. He would conduct no business with a drunk. The Witcher, however, failed to return. Folk say he got into a booze-fueled brawl with the ducal guard. He was arrested and sentenced. Bastoy prison, where he was held, well, it's been a ruin for years. Still, you may want to start your search there.
Would you craft something for me?
Of course.
How about some wolf gear? Oh, dude, you need a fancy fish.
Infused slizzard hide.
What the heck is a slizzard?
Enriched dimeridium plate. Monster claw. Enriched Dimeridium. Enriched Dimeridium. Enriched Dimeridium. Enriched Dimeridium ore. Acid extract. Need so many of these. Dang.
What do you have on offer?
You got armor. You, of course, don't have things I need. Fudge. Oh, wait. Geez, why are you so expensive? Just everything is like 2,000 at least. The pants at least.
The pants. I'm wearing pants. Congratulations. Richard Griffin has discovered pantaloons.
And the gauntlets. And now I'm down to $200 just like that.
What do you have on offer?
I'm gonna sell you all my dyes. Take all my jewelry. Gold mug. Now then. Jesus, a lot. Oh, I'm missing monster claws. boots. Why are you so expensive? Does anything have monster claws? Got the boots. You are so expensive.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Corners of the world will vie for the title of Tournament Champion. Tickets still available, but certain to run out quickly. New customers and old alike. Fine meats available from the butcher in San Sebastian. Fresh sausage,
Well, I just need the swords and the chest plate.
daily.
To be
Otherwise,
honest,
this is what
every
Grandmaster will
last
kind of
man
look
Jacques
like.
in these parts has but wine and women on the brain.
Prepare to witness wonders at the
Man, I need
annual
money.
chivalric tourney.
That means
As patron this
Check
year,
out the nose
Lady
board.
Vivienne de Tabry. Valiant knights from
The
all
Duchess
corners of
summoned
the
him.
world will vie.
Est flows in the veins of Toussaint.
whatever you say.
Slithering snake by the neck.
Truly, to send a witcher against the beast, it's as if one sought to trick the clap with stinky.
The Grand Place. Grand Place? What's going on in the area? Hey, tough guy. Smacked down your brother-in-law and now you're feeling invincible? Neighbors step aside when they see you coming? Got violence in your heart? Then perhaps it's high time you fought for the title of Brawl Master of Beauclair. Defeat 3 champions and you'll get the honor of facing the maestro himself. Seek more information from bookies in San Sebastian and by the docks. We wish to hire a person or persons with good weapon skills who, for a reasonable fee, will escort us into Albertus Cavern for exploratory purposes. The knights errant claim the cave harbors no dangers, so we don't expect trouble, but better safe than sorry. Dear reader, years pass and times change, yet all that is good and beautiful still requires a defender. Come to the Isle on Lac Selevi and test the rightness of your character during the trials. If you pass, you shall receive a reward. Wanted. Professional to investigate mystery concerning Reginald Daldry's statue. Requirements: indomitable work ethic, absolute discretion, and refinement in supernatural situations. Desirable: immaculate presentation, aesthetic sensitivity, and knowledge of modern sculpture. For details, please see Roland de Flakfieser, Curator d'Art and Collectibles. Since no one from our residence committee seems to think it is their responsibility, I'll read it myself. This cannot go on. That infernal racket coming from the cemetery is driving us mad, and no one is doing anything about it. I know we all hear it. Madame Bouquet admitted it keeps her awake all night long, and she lives further away from the cemetery than any of us. If there's any witcher who can put an end to all the screaming, brawling, and insults, I'll pay him from my own pouch. Ask them to point out Charles Lazino at the Clever Clocks. That'll be me.
Lac Selevi. Might be worth looking into. Somebody needs an escort. Not something I do often, but might be worth investigating.
Father knows worst. More Fists of Fury. There can be only one. Well then, she got a lot of quests to choose from. These are all 40s. Goodness gracious, great balls of granite. Which one do I want to do first? Before we go check out this one. Yep, and it's just down here. Just gotta remember, I need to upgrade my gear still. Sorry, ma'am.
The air here is such that one is never hungover.
This is a nice little marketplace. I think this will probably be a good place to end for now, too.
Ooh! A fruitful hunt to you, Witcher.
Let's listen to the bard.
Nothing special.
That kid's really getting into it.
My mama's to have a belly
kind sir.
Okay, moving on.
Nothing special.
Can't afford a barber, let alone my wares.
I'm trying to talk to you. You're a merchant. I want you to sell me food. Please.
Hire a witcher. It's a good thing.
Fine. We're gonna end it here. Next time, we'll go do some contracting so we can get money to buy crafting equipment to finish my gear.
Nice tune.
Thanks, Geralt.
A fruitful hunt to you, witcher.
Can't afford a barber, let alone my wares.
Hey, I like my beard, okay?